And we like, bro, what the, did we do something? Did something happen and we wasn't aware of it? Like, did we fuck up? What are you suspicious of us doing? What do you think we're about to do? All she doing is smiling at me and shit. So I'm like, okay, like, you're not even gonna say nothing? She's like, this is harassment. I'm gonna have to ask you guys to leave my store. I'm like, bitch, how are we harassing you? Yo, what's good, YouTube? You already know, it's the most inconsistent motherfucker on YouTube, YBB Kenny. You know, you might see a video once a week, you might see one once a year. But I just left the gym and I was like, you know what? I think it's time to give y'all a video. One type of video that I haven't gave y'all in a while was a story time. So I was remembering something that had just happened like a couple months ago and I was like, you know what? Let me tell y'all about this bullshit that happened to me. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all can relate. Maybe some of y'all seen it happen before. Who knows? But y'all already know the routine. Before we get into the video, make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment on the video. And make sure you subscribe. Oh yeah, peep the red hair, y'all. But let's get straight to the video.
Things tend to go a little different around here. We pimpin'. I'm getting big money. Starting to get.
So I'm gonna try and do all this in one take. You know, usually my story times have like a lot of cuts and edits in them, but I'm gonna just wing this shit and we're gonna see how this goes. But this happened like 2-3 months ago, sometime in the summer, right? And I had went to Meijer with my boy and we planned on like doing like some type of like grocery prank on people there, right? So we like doing like my usual setup where it's like you know, get a bunch of stuff in the cart, you know, hide the camera, make everything real low key, then we good, right? And I didn't even get to the part of pulling my camera out yet. We just like stacking the tiles up and everything, you know, getting the cover ready. And in the middle of this, tell me why one of the managers walks up to us and she's like, "Do you guys need help finding anything?" And I'm thinking like, oh, that's like my homie knows her and everything. So I'm like, nah, we good. And like she just like smiling, staring at us and shit. So I'm like, oh, you know her? And he's like, no, you know her. Hey, can I get your number? And she's like, no, she walked off. So I'm like, wait, like, you know her, right? He's like, no, don't you know her? I'm like, nigga, no, I don't know her. So after that, we like both like real confused, like why she like randomly come up to us like asking if we needed help, but then like after we say no, she just chilling there. So then we see her like walking past the aisle, like we in like a individual aisle. We're not even like in the public area. We in an aisle, and she walking like past the aisle, and every time she walked past the aisle, she on her little phone like. So we like, bro, like, nigga, I didn't even pull the camera out, so you can't even say like it's because of like I know I ain't famous enough for motherfuckers to be spotting me and be like, hey yo, that's why YBB Kenny, he about to do some bullshit in here. I know that's not the reason, and I didn't even get my footage or my camera out, so you can't even say that it was because of us doing pranks or nothing. So I'm like, well, what the fuck is why are we high suspicion right now? What the hell? So we like, all right, whatever, you know, we just chill in the aisle. Literally, when I tell you that this bitch walked by like a good 5-6 times, like within like 2 minutes, no exaggeration, kept pacing back and forth. So we like, okay, like, should we still do the video? And we kind of like all like anxious now and shit. So we're like, you know what, let's just like chill out for a little bit. So we like walked like to the opposite side of the store and shit, right? Like just like getting like just going to do a different area. And tell me why, like all the like, first off, we had other employees like looking at us and shit on their phones, and then this bitch from the front comes all the way to the back and shit looking at us with her phone. And we like, bro, what the, did we do something? Did something happen and we wasn't aware of it? Like, did we fuck up? So we like, all right, bro, like there ain't no way in hell we can still do this video. Like they own us like this. We go to the candy aisle and shit like that, right? And my boy's like, let me just ask him a question to see like if they'll like help out and everything. So it's like a rack that's like torn down and everything. So he's like, I couldn't find the price. So he like brings it up to the lady in the front and shit. And he's like, hey, like, can you give me a price? And she's like, there's price scanners everywhere. You can just check it. He's like, yeah, but I don't know how to use it. Like, could you show me? She's like, no, it's actually really easy to use. Just go ahead and use it yourself. And we're like, damn, bitch, like what the fuck? So after we asked her that, I'm like, after that I said, did you need help with anything else? And she's like, me? No. I'm like, oh yeah, you. I just didn't know because you know you kept following us around like you needed something. Like she's like, I wasn't following you guys. I was just helping out, greeting my store, just like this gentleman. Hi sir. And then this nigga's like, oh what up? We like, but like this is in like the open area. We went as in an aisle, and you came to us in the aisle and confrontationally asked if we needed something. And then after we said nah, you still over there smiling at us. So we want to just know, like did we do something? She's like, no, you guys haven't done anything yet. And we're like, so I'm like, yet? What the fuck you mean yet? So my boy's like, oh, I know what she means, and he starts pointing at his skin, and like I was like, you know, I'm not even trying to go there. Like if this isn't race related and you're not like racially profiling us, please tell me what you mean by we haven't done anything yet. And so I asked her that, and she's like just smiling at me like, I'm like, no, like I'm dead ass asking you, like, what do you mean by yet? What are you suspicious of us doing? What do you think we're about to do? All she doing is smiling at me and shit. So I'm like, okay, like you're not even gonna say nothing. She's like, this is harassment. I'm gonna have to ask you guys to leave my store. I'm like, bitch, how are we harassing you? You the one that's fucking following us and shit. What the hell? And she's like, I'll call the cops on you guys. And we're like, bitch, please call the cops. Tell us what we are doing. Tell us what we are about to do. We don't even fucking know. So long story short, we ended up going to like one of the cashiers and shit. My boy is more livid than I am. I'm just like, bitch, like, do you think we're about to steal or some shit? Like, this must be race related. Is it my dreads? Is it my skin color? What did I do? But we ended up getting like the number for corporate and shit, and we ended up like, you know, complaining and telling them the bullshit that happened. I'm sure they ain't gonna do no shit. You know, they don't give a fuck. They just pat on the wrist, go and do it again. But you know, that's just some bullshit that I dealt with, and I thought I'd share it with y'all. So if any of y'all had any like bullshit like this happen before, please drop it in the comments, or any of your friends had any of this bullshit happen. Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, let me know. Do y'all like the red hair or the blue hair more? Cause I kind of like the change. But anyways, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.